beautiful firing line, though.
Right? We're ready.
Come.
Let them come.
Slowly.
Yeah. Everybody crawl. Gotta move together. Foxhole is back with a new massive update. Hello, ladies and gents. My name is Captain Shaq, and welcome to Foxhole Naval Warfare. Thank you, Siege Camp, for sponsoring this video. As of writing this script, War 108 has just begun. This is gonna be one for the books. Not only are we getting so many requested new features, which we'll go into in this video, but we're also getting Foxhole's first major step in ages towards proper ocean combat. Of course, day one turned into some very World War I style trench warfare with the struggles of only having bolt action rifles, HE grenades, and of course, the mighty shovel. Time to dig those trenches. I had every intention of helping our economics and production come online for Armco, but I got kidnapped and rushed to the front line nearing a region called the Fingers. The Wardens started with a city called Headsman's Villa, and we didn't want them on our island, so the battle began. This war is gonna get crazy. The inclusion of player-built warships is the big flagship feature, pun totally intended. From the reworked gunboats that remind me of US patrol boats used during Vietnam that I can't wait to take up through some of the rivers and along the new coastlines of the majorly reworked map, which if you haven't played in a while like me, you'll notice the map has grown quite a bit. For non-combat, we've got landing support ships, which lets you literally build landing craft off the coast, new landing craft. It acts as a spawn point and has resource storage. For all those players who have wanted proper beach landings, we really now have the tools for this. Check out the new landing craft as well. No more 6-person limit on a transport, which those old transports still exist, and we do have them at the beginning of the war. We've already been using them to great effect. This new duck lets us move some of the lighter vehicles and some of the light tanks, I think even the baby tanks, as well as letting us take them apart once they've hit the shore so we can use the BMATs for, you know, all those things you're gonna need as you hit the enemy shoreline, pillboxes and whatnot. The Collies, aka the Green Machine, aka the Colonials, get the Destroyer. It's smaller, more maneuverable than the new battleships. The Destroyer has twin 120mm turrets capable of direct and indirect fire, a 40mm turret set, and a set of machine guns for spraying down the decks of enemy ships when they get too close and you start broadsiding. They've also got a set of depth charges for hunting the new submarines. Yeah. Oh, it keeps traveling? Oh, I just saw it go off underneath it. Okay.
Yes.
That just went off under the battleship. We might want to
sorry.
check.
I did a thing. I didn't realize it was gonna keep going. Wardens get a submarine and we get a destroyer. Hopefully we'll see an update later on where we get a flip of that. But for now, that's how everything is set up. I got a chance to play around with this with Armco, playing around on the dev build, and I got to use the ping ability to hunt down targets with the destroyer. The destroyer gets it and so does the sub. All these ships take crews dedicated to working together, from the engineer controlling the engines, to the gunners and the loaders, the repair teams, to the captain guiding his ship to victory, or, you know, defeat and at the bottom of the ocean. The sub and depth charges can actually change their depth as they travel. And, well, if you're a depth charge, explode at. I'm so excited to see how the game shifts as War 108 starts to get deeper into the tech trees. Remember, at the moment, we don't have any of this stuff yet. How will things change as every ocean map turns into its own front line? Will this alleviate some of those full hexes during peak hours? To be fair, day one had a small queue at the very start, but once I managed to get in play, and the queue only took maybe 20 minutes, and this was on the start of the war, I was on for the rest of the day without any issues, and I was switching between hexes without any issues, and I was playing on a frontline hex. The struggles of trying to drive out to an area that didn't have roads to it, and was mostly a port town. Ugh, it's so slow. I can't wait till we get the new transports. There's new economic transports. Armco, my regiment, has had a lot of players continue to play since I've taken my break, and the troops have been experimenting with the dev branch of these new mechanics, like the new ships, the new shipyard, which lets you build out all of these vessels. It's a proper dry dock, too, that you can drain and fill to launch your ships. So you have whole new ways of building economic bases. Everything dealing with water seems to have had a pass over it. We even got sea mines. The battleships are decked out with weapons from the big 150s to 120s, Many of these ships have AI turrets for when you log off, they act like field bases, able to protect themselves if an enemy comes near. The new economic stuff is very cool. We finally have towing mechanics. Check this out. This is us testing over on the dev branch, and I'm in the new heavy truck vehicle capable of towing the heavier weights. They even can shift into high and low gears for going up hills and through terrain. A lot of the old push guns, particularly for the collies, you guys will know my pain if you've ever had to push a artillery piece from one hex to another. They all have tow hitches now, so you can fold them up and hook them to the back of your truck and bring them to the front line. So here is the telling of what's happened so far in day one for us as we start to get our footing and I remember how to play. I'm relearning how to play, so buckle up for that. Day one, Foxhole War.
Dying is like my middle name.
Yeah, you can work faster.
I'll leave a check.
Nobody saw that. I kind of fell out of the truck. Don't nobody saw that. Yeah, breakwater. I'll be in and out of there to help out. So if you guys need a hand, once this goes terribly wrong, I'll probably be right back there.
Where exactly gents heading?
North. We're heading north. Well, we were gonna go blow up a bridge apparently, and then that changed, and now we're heading far north of our island. I couldn't tell you where now because I'm in the middle of loading.
Being kidnapped against our wills.
Yeah, that's about right. Mostly. Angry X like, I'm a lieutenant colonel, and we're doing this. Get in the truck. And off we went. I wonder, like, how many trucks of Mammons would it actually take to complete our objective? Because I feel like one truck isn't going to be enough.
Oh, I don't think it is either.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you've never seen this before, this is a PvP game on a monster. Like, look at this map. On a monster map where you have two teams fighting it out, and the wars take, like, they used to take only weeks. Now they take up to months. And you unlock technology as you go as, like, a whole team. There's base building and logistics.
Is there like a button to remove
and they just
the UI?
added naval assets. So there's battleships now and submarines and destroyers and stuff like that. Hence all the water.
Hang on,
They changed the map so there's lots of water. So that's pretty cool. Yep. So when we arrived just south of the town, we found that CGC had set up a bunker base. And I mean just set up a bunker base. This would be our base of operations for a while tonight. We're gonna be focusing our efforts pushing north into the city. And we'd spend the next few nights here holding out while they built up more and more bunkers.
Don't let them get any.
You must hold the line.
You know, imagine me like Boromir in the first Lord of the Rings movie, right? Got shot so many times.
Medic. We got a man there. There you go. We get this whole area on lockdown from rocks to rocks. You just gotta hold through the night. And then let the Mammons keep throwing because it looks like we're taking out that medical installation.
Oh yeah. I just ran past a group of people singing Fireworks by Kid Carey, and now I have it stuck in my head.
Oh, you're not wounded. Okay.
Nope.
Is Jack still in this bush with you?
Nope, but there's a warden.
Ah! Good shot. Well done.
Hey, you got any ammo?
Yeah, I got you. Take those two mags,
blueprints.
and I will grab you more. So what did you do in the war? Well, I hung out in a bush most of the time. So if you guys hear the radio effect on somebody's voice, that means they're in TeamSpeak. That's how I have it set up, okay? So that we all can tell what's on what. What's what. All right, I'm gonna go check in with the line there and see if they're Mammon rushing. How are you doing on ammo? You need more?
Oh, they are. I'm good on ammo for now.
Okay, cool. Yeah, here they are. Here they are. They're pushing. Oh, they're pushing. They're Mammon rushing on the left. Our guys.
You have to kind of like the trench, right?
Oh, I see you. I see you. Yeah, you're in a hole. It's not quite a foxhole. That's just a hole. I guess it's kind of a...
It's very effectable because when you crash, they can't see you.
Oh, you see him?
Like poke up and be like, hey.
When you're done firing, make sure you duck. I can't fire without shooting you, I don't think.
Oh, we have to do ranked fire. like back in the day, right?
All right, you're good now. Oh, we're taking fire from across the road.
Yeah, it's the house.
Hello, boys. Oh,
Like,
Hi.
wow. Did you see that? That guy tried to kill me.
You got him. I just saw the backpack show up. Do you got bandage? You're bleeding. Yeah. So they've set up comms, so you can hear what enemies say now.
Oh.
Or they brought them
Well,
back, because it used to be a thing they had.
That makes it even better that he was disappointed.
Right? Like, he was right here on top of us right before he died.
Oh, I'm genuinely out of ammo. I
Uh-oh.
will return.
All right, I'll hold your hole. Phrasing.
That sounds so wrong.
Hey. I'm all by myself. Like, at one point I had all kinds of people around me, and now it's just me and 3 bullets.
But that hole, though, it's worth it.
Gotta hold the hole. They can't get in it either, because we'll just shoot down into it from above.
Exactly.
It's ours, you can't have.
I'm grabbing enough for us to stay there for an entire war.
Wonderful.
How do you pass ammo around? Do you just drop it on the floor?
You can go in your inventory, you can split it, and then you just do drop. Right-click drop.
Alright, I'm coming.
Gotcha.
Oh, wow, the hole saved you.
It did. The hole is here. Hey, welcome back.
let me-
That was my last 2 shots, by the way, killing that guy.
What?
Surely this is a hole worth fighting for.
Are there any foxes in it, though?
I mean, I've been told I'm quite foxy.
You know, I would agree with that. What do you think the medical building next to us does? Like, I wonder if we can turn it into a garrison.
I do wonder.
Somebody in chat is like, I showed up for the gameplay, but I'm staying for the whole bromance. We got one coming in, east side. I don't know how they would do air, but I have a couple of ideas on how they could do it. My favorite idea is that they make a new area, a new zone for every hex that's like an air zone, and that's where players, when they take off and they fly to an area, that's where, you know, fighters and bombers operate in. And on the ground, what you see when bombers are overhead is like a shadow. That way you can still have that gameplay of like player versus player fighting it out. Got a bunker on our right, we can go around it. I wonder how many shots it takes to suppress one of these damn things.
A lot.
Half a score.
Yeah.
But he's
I
gone.
see him.
He's running.
He's looking our direction, though. He does see us. He's following us. He's heading north.
Oh, they knew where I was.
Nice shot. You got him.
One left.
Where's he at?
But he retreated to the rip.
Briefly just saw what looked like 20 guys.
Got him.
Yeah, it's a Mammon party.
At this point, it became the game of Mammons, and we could hear as we flanked around the enemy city the number of Mammons that CGC and the rest of the squads were throwing into defenses trying to get to the main town center. So eventually it became time to play the logistics game. Grab a truck and start moving supplies. Remember me? Got one.
Got one.
Got one. Which is good.
Wow, there's a convoy.
Oh, hell yeah. Look at that convoy going by.
We have coal mines in
That's a
Terminus.
huge caravan of trucks on their way.
Yeah, I just passed them.
I've seen 6 so far. 8.
Right.
9 trucks. 10 trucks.
That's what I like to see. That's good
I've never
stuff.
seen so many trucks in my life.
I hope they're all Mammons. Mammons and shirts. I want to be piggin'.
I wonder if there's gameplay to be had for like the sonar guy and such.
There is. So I was on the dev branch with James, and I was in the sonar seat playing around with it, and you hit a button and it pings out, and then it gives you readings on distance and like signal strength. So, you know, you've got to have one person, the captain, who's going to be your spotter guy as well, giving out orders. You have to have engineers moving the throttles on the engines, right, to control the engine, to get the ship to move. And then you've got all the gunners and stuff, and the ammo runners, and then the repair teams.
Right.
Which is a bit nuts, because that's a lot. That's a lot of players in one spot, you know? Once we finally took the city and all the supplies started flowing in, we started to queue up to jump into boats to head north toward a small island called Tusk, which is still held by the wardens this morning as I wake up and start editing all my footage together. So the war is still continuing. It is only day one, but we had a lot of fun sailing up there and giving Tusk a bunch of trouble. They started landing troops first, and then we countered. And at the moment, all we've got is the old school, like, supply landing craft. Now, pop-marked over the map are these towers that let you see out and reveal stuff in the distance. See, they may have expected it the third and the fourth time, but they'll never expect it the fifth and the sixth time. So we knew they had, you know, a base there. They had dug in a little bit, but overall, what a fun night. Day one has begun. If you decide to jump back into Foxhole or jump in for the first time, I'll put a link in the description if you want to check out the game. This is a sponsored stream after all, but if you want to check it out, day one has already happened. You're going to be jumping in on day 2+, meaning we're going to have new tech and the war will evolve over time. And I can't wait to see how different this one's going to be to all the ones that we fought before. The naval stuff, the new ocean map, and all the coastal lines. It's very, very cool. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more Foxhole, let me know in the comments below. Maybe we'll do some follow-up videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Later, everybody. Yeah, there are strange limits. Now, they actually have ducks in, like proper landing craft, and not just the logistic one that you just saw. And I think that one can hold a lot more. There's my boy. Hey, Epic.
Oops.
Damn.
All right, good luck, boys. So, how's the invasion been going so far?
It's doing all right. Bit of sniping from above, on the opposite side of the cliff.
Okay, okay.
It's going well.
Oh, yeah, they got a transport full of guys.
Ah, fuck, I forgot to bring a gun.
We can't fire from these seats.
No, you could.
You can have pistols.
Pistol, yeah.
I do not have a pistol.
Fucking got them all.
Survive, boys, survive!
Yo, get me to a medic.
Go on, gents.
Any bandages, please?
No, we're day one. We've got bolt action rifles and grenades. And that's literally it. Yeah, I just went back straight to the place I was, I think.